Welcome back to Broken Bobby's Transformation Page. If you are new to the page, in 1990 I became involved in the drug gang world. From 92 to '06, I spent a lot of time incarcerated. I tell these stories to let you know it don't have to be you. If you're young and thinking about trying something or you're figuring out how to get out, these are my stories of this lifestyle and how it affected me, and eventually I got out and transformed my life. So let's get into today's story. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about, as you've seen on the thumbnail, how the sheriffs created the most powerful gang in LA County. Now, this is open to debate, and if you disagree with my take, please leave a comment and let me know what you think. But now I'm going to apologize in advance on this one because I'm going to be doing some reading at the beginning, and then I'll give you my opinion as to what I think about the situation and how that goes. So, according to Loyola Law School Center for Juvenile Law and Policy, there are at least 18 subgroups have operated within the LA County Sheriff's Department over the past 50 years. Some have operated as deputy gangs, encouraging violence against local residents, jail inmates, and even fellow deputies who challenge them, according to the report. Wow, that sounds pretty gang-like, don't it? I guess you mess up or you go against the grain, you're going to get that discipline, even on the deputy side. The report, which cites reporting done by KPCC LAIST, identified 11 deputy gangs and 7 subgroups. Some have tattoos, hand signals, and rituals that are similar to many gangs. Many of the groups foster a culture of violence and escalate use of force against community members, said Loyola Law School Professor Sean Kennedy, who led the study. Some of the groups, including one comprised of black deputies, appear to have been more benign, the report says. The Sheriff's Union representative, Ron Hernandez, who is the president of the Association of Los Angeles Deputy Sheriffs, told KPCC's Larry Mantell that he wore the tattoo of one of the groups that is engaged, but that has engaged in no wrongdoing. Right. Come on, homie. Serio? He would not say which group. Nonetheless, he favored the elimination of all of the groups. Several East LA deputies filed a lawsuit detailing how they had been harassed and physically attacked in 2018 by colleagues who call themselves the Bandidos. Now, I know that's all I have to read. What I do know is, I remember when I was doing time in LA County, there was the group, the 3000 Boys. And a lot of these guys had tattoos and mannerisms that were very in line with what the convicts were doing. You know, I mean, the reason I say that they formed the most powerful gang in LA, because there's some big gang, there's some big vadios, and with far reach. But the thing is, the cops can always call them backup. They have all the latest weapons and tactics, and they have the law on their side. So before these groups were exposed, they were pretty much free to run amok and do whatever the hell they wanted to do. You know, if they wanted to plant something on you, so be it. That's what it was going to be. And, you know, that gives them the power over your conventional street gangs who are just going to end up in cuffs. You know, if they don't like you, they're going to pull you over and they're going to find a reason to plan a case on you. You know, kind of like on training day when he says, I'm going to put cases on all you motherfuckers. You're going to be playing basketball in Pelican Bay shoe program. That was the pull that they had. And, you know, they say that they've all been investigated and that, you know, these groups don't exist anymore, but do they? Who knows? Until the next investigation breaks and someone reports on the next group or the group that still exists that they claim doesn't exist anymore. So with this is going to be a shorter one today. The message of the day with it, though, is if you don't get in trouble and you don't end up incarcerated, then you don't need to worry about this type of stuff. For a long time, all I knew was that side of things. It's us against them, and eventually I'm going to end up back in jail, and that was that, or prison. So if you put your mind to doing positive things, you can do amazing things. Believe me. Some of the smartest people I know, I met in prison or in jail. So it might seem like it's impossible to break out of that lifestyle, but it is very possible. You just got to take it one day at a time and start doing positive things. Sometimes you got to break away from the crowd that you're running with, because they'll run you right off a cliff. And believe me, when you are in Pelican Bay, they're going to forget about you. Yeah, on the streets they might say, oh yeah, that's the big homie. But are they sending packages? Are they visiting? Are they doing anything? Are they helping to support the family while you're away? Hell no, they're not. So just remember, family, fitness, and freedom were the keys to me breaking away from that type of lifestyle. And you just got to do it one day at a time. Do something positive today. Get sober today. And you'd be surprised where you can go with it. Like I always say at this time, don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.